An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he done it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Might even know where he came from. Got work to do, so long.
Wait, I will come with you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing. Gate's locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled, though. Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
Damn it. Servant, stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee.
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that... Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Sephiran, Lord. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were, spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but...
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it
Are you mad? Would you have to...
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. This...
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay.
Understood. Just keep the danger at... I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Ench...
Divethaf, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic. Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of linen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Don't interrupt. Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elfin wine, Gwynnoeth, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him. Long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans. Elfin King, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Pathetic.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such, columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this for your reward.
Farewell.
Here are parts.
A bosom in the hands, worth more on a wench.
Oh, sir! Watch it!
What can I do?
Ah!
Oh! Oh!
When I was a young maid, we adhered to certain morals, as one should.
Greta,
Oh!
you up for a plow?
Oh! No, Greta.
That's not what I asked.
Sausages! Hounds! Pâtés!
Fine. See you later.
Oh, yes, you surely will. I can tell an obsessed sausage snapper when I see one.
Skud wie Francis. How does man live?
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is...
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
What makes you think she might be?
You must keep all I say to yourself. Vivian shuns the company of others.
Trickery?
She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed.
Then
I know. Had I...
Gotta...
I've to...
Hard.
I'm... Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount... Agreed. That is an amount I can...
Fine. I'll look...
I shall be forever...
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply. Race...
How about some swordplay?
Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt.
The North must be a terribly barbaric land. Ah.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
I will stand and fight, but be warned, I do nothing halfway.
What? Lost your nerve?
Attack! Attack!
I expected you to do well, but not...
Could probably use some more
Just come through. I can fight. Restless car! Hit me! From the right! Now!
Like...
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be...
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts...
Time for some target...
Come with me.
Hey ho, hey ho! Night's life is full of what?
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Pick and choose while I've the inclination. Once I close this shambles down...
Hit the red top.
Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts...
Let's do some right.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a During the race proper, judges throughout...
Faster. Go, go. Whoa!
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.